In the past few updates, Enlisted has been adding a few new vehicles, such as rocket tanks and other late-game vehicles such as the Tiger II and the IS-2. However, with the release of the mod editor, we found a treasure trove of new stuff. The most interesting is the SPAA, or self-propelled anti-aircraft guns. Therefore, in this video, we're going to be talking about whether or not Enlisted should be adding SPAA and their uses in battle. My name is Napoleon, and let's get started with this video. But don't forget to like, subscribe, and join the Discord, and let's get started. My first question off the bat is whether or not Enlisted should be adding self-propelled anti-aircraft guns. At first glance, the answer is obviously yes. Enlisted should definitely include self-propelled anti-aircraft guns. However, after some thought, you would realize that is not a great idea. For starters, in Enlisted right now, the sky is usually filled with one or two planes. These planes usually do one or two things. One, suicide bomb the enemy. Basically, you're gonna crash into the enemy, but you're gonna release your bombs the second before you crash. And the other one is cast bombing, which is basically continuously bomb the enemy by refueling and bombing again. For the former, after destroying their bomb load, they die, so you can't really kill them. On the other hand, cast bombers usually are harder to kill, especially if your team does not have any anti-aircraft gun. However, with the addition of SPAA, they will be easily hunted down. As a matter of fact, planes will be so easily hunted down that flying a plane will be basically suicide. So basically, adding SPAA will instantly let you dominate the skies. And the reason why is, if you haven't figured out by now, anti-aircraft guns have a system in which once you fire, it'll tell you where the plane is headed, and you can put your cursor onto the dotted reticle, and you can just blast the plane out of the sky. This is especially true if you're on certain maps that are basically flat. After the SPAA clears the skies, they're going to be more than likely clearing the ground. As of right now, AA guns in general are just straight outright annoying. They're not hard to take out, but that is usually after the AA guns run out of ammo or they are facing tanks. Anti-aircraft guns in general can easily shred entire squads. Now imagine an anti-aircraft gun on a tank chassis or a truck. What's going to happen is going to be the definition of overpowered against infantry, especially in some campaigns, such as Tunisia or in Moscow, where regular infantry don't even have adequate anti-tank guns. Moreover, these places like Moscow and Tunisia, literally some places you can shoot through buildings. That said, even the tanks are going to be in trouble. In Moscow and Tunisia, the SPAA can easily take out tanks, especially side-on. However, as the levels go on, they are going to be harder to take out. That said, it might not even matter considering the fact that you are expected to kill a horde of enemies before you eventually die. And dying in this game is pretty much almost a guarantee unless you're one of the best of players. Needless to say, I don't think the SPAA is balanced, and that is why Enlisted was about to add them and then decided to scrap the idea, which is why some of the SPAAs are developed in the mod editor and not implemented in-game. However, as a person who wants to see more vehicles added in-game, I'm interested in seeing these vehicles added with massive limitations. The first limitation is taking away the lead for SPAA. For those who don't know, once again, anti-aircraft guns basically have a vertical reticle telling you where to shoot the plane. That will basically just shoot down the plane for you. You just basically have to aim and put your crosshairs on the reticle, and that's going to just shoot down the plane. To make this somewhat balanced, SPAA should have taken away their reticles. I believe taking this away will drastically increase the survivability of the planes. On the ground, however, the SPAA should not be giving any armor at all. Basically, this is just going to be like motorcycles for slower speed and autocannons on them. Obviously, using this weapon is slightly suicidal. That is why I personally believe these vehicles should be fast. A good example are the Soviet SPAA, which are basically a truck with multiple machine guns. Honestly, these vehicles should be fun and not game-breaking. If it's game-breaking, then everyone's just gonna hate these vehicles. It serves no purpose that these vehicles are gonna be game-breaking, other than the fact that maybe people are gonna be turning away from the game. But that said, that is my thoughts for SPAA, how they should be implemented in the game, how they should be added in the game, and why they were almost not in the game. That said, my name is Napoleon. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join the Discord, and I'll see you in the next one. Now before you leave, I would like to thank you very much for watching this video. I would be honored if you could like and subscribe to the channel. Remember, more videos are coming out, so it is a good idea to click on that notification button. Anyways, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.